Hello. We are going live on Friday Night Fun, and we are at Paragon Ridge Ranch. Stop it, Lulu. And I'm sitting by the front porch, and I have all the goats out today. And I thought I was going to have to bribe them, but I guess not, because there's little Lulu. Little Lulu getting her little treat. Here comes everybody else. I didn't want you to know I had it so far. I didn't want you to know I had it. Oh, you just got all over my feet. Well, we'll wait a little bit and see. We are sitting where we're getting the best internet service for Facebook Live. This is Cotton. Yep. Cotton is like my favorite Martian, with an antenna on her head. Hold on, Lulu. Okay, sorry. Here, you can have some. There you go, Chocolate. Chocolate, can we save some for Snickers? Snickers. Snickers. Oh, sorry. Internet went out. We have horrible service. I'm trying to be on the Wi-Fi out front. It's not really working. So if it goes in and out, I'm sorry. That is my gaggle of goats. Here's my whiskey. There's my Chocolate. Yeah, she's got something wrong with her eye. She got poked in it. We're putting some drops in it, keeping her feeling better. Tom. Okay, I'm gonna back up again. Like I said, my Wi-Fi is horrible. I'm so sorry. Hi, Lulu. All right, so there's a gaggle of goats, and we're here for Friday Night Fun. Yes, and we're just gonna take a look at the goats and the chickens and the baby goats. Hi, donkeys, turkeys. If anybody has any questions, if you want to comment below, I could try to help you or show you or answer your question. Maybe. I'm not quite sure how to see them, though. I'm not quite sure how to do this. Let's see here. Well, there we are. That wasn't the button. That is the button for me. But I can't see if anybody's on here. Let's see. Allow your viewers to request to join you as a guest in your broadcast. Your viewers. Okay, but where's my comments and my videos? All right. Well, we're just going to keep... Let's see, live video options, live video, mystery mask. Don't know what that is. Popular mask. Oh, wow, look at that. That's funny. Totally don't know what I'm doing here. Are you seeing that? Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, there's Lulu. Lulu's cool too. Hi, Lulu. All right, I'm gonna be done with this whole mask thing and put it back to regular. There we go. Ow, don't bite me. Don't bite me. Okay, back to the animals. There they are. I just can't go closer. I'm sorry. Can't get away from this Wi-Fi. Hi, donkey. Whiskey. If you are watching, oh, there we go. I just turned it over. Crombie, seriously. I got her some drops the other day. I'll go show them to you here in a minute. But yeah, if you have anything for any kind of inflammation or pink eye for them, that would be awesome. They seem to have allergies, and her eyes totally got poked. If you want to see it, it's not doing that great, but I've been trying to doctor it. There it is. Crombie wants to see your eye. Look, I mean, totally, she's gotten blindness and swelling and edema in there. See, that's what it used to look like. Yeah, she does like to horn other goats. They like to have a little buck fight sometimes. Lulu. Yeah, hi, your pop-up's watching and your Mima's watching, Lulu. Yep. Kimberly is watching. Here's Hannon. Say hi, Hannon. Hi, Hannon. Hannah just recently started letting me pet her because she's a good girl. Yes, she's a pretty girl. I don't know what took her so long. That's her little best friend. Yep. Oh, Amanda. Hi, Amanda. Did you get any goats yet? I know you got chickens. Hannon. Hannon. Okay, there's the gaggle of goats. Look at that, guys. They just are all in the front yard. They've got all the space that they could just go wherever they want. I opened up the gate and let them out this morning, and they are right here. Right there, Donkey. Say hi, Whiskey Whisk. Hi, Whiskey. Shall we take our chances? Shall we take our chances with the Wi-Fi? Oh, Bear, you're showing off? That's Bear, everybody. Okay, oh, I'm going to warn you right now. Somebody has been making love songs to the girls, if you know what I mean. So, just so you know, if you see or hear something funny, it is Maddie. Look how dirty his face is. That's what happens for the boys. They pee on their face and in their mouth. Look, 2 boys right now. 2 boys. Smelling on her. Disgusting. Oh, Landon Beggs, that's so close. You're going to have to private message me about that, Amanda. I want to hear all about it. There's Bonnie and Bear. I know. She gets her head stuck in it. What else are we going to do? Oh, there is her daughter's baby. That one has no name because I can't commit to anything. But the one with the pipe on her head, she has twins. There's one there and there's one there. Sorry I can't get any closer because the Wi-Fi is just right outside the bedroom window and upstairs. So, Bonnie, you want to say hi to everybody? Bonnie. Bonnie had a surgery about 3 weeks ago. She went to the doctor and she got spayed. And so she was down for a few days. She feels better. She's acting more like herself. She is still kind of laying around a little bit more than normal, but she's running. She's going out in the woods with us, all kinds of stuff. So she's all better. No more puppies for her. And then Bear's starting to get a little bit of an attitude. You go outside and he sees you and he says, "Roar, roar, roar." Just 3 times. Every time. "Roar, roar, roar." Right, Bear? What are you doing? You're so pretty. Yep, you're pretty boy, Bear. But they watch our gaggle. And there's the gaggle. So since they're out of the barnyard and the paddock today, here's the dogs watching them. Yep. Say hi, Bear. Bonnie Bon. My Bonnie. And Hannon. Just right here. Hannon, can we see a pretty face? Lulu's long legs. Lulu. Little baby Lulu. Okay, it looks like we got about 6 people on here. I was going to go ahead and let it go live and stay on here as long as I possibly can while the Wi-Fi is working well. Like I said, if it goes in and out, please stay with me. It will turn back and tell me stop recording or kind of move back and it'll start working again. But if you guys have any farm questions or anything about our animals, I will try. Oh, see what I'm talking about? Look. Okay, that's R-rated right there. That's a no-no. But of course, it's like a train wreck. You gotta watch. So, hi. If anyone wants to see specific, that's my toes. I don't need them licked. Yeah. If anyone wants to see any specific animals or wants to see anything on them, just let me know. I'll try to my best to go by them and to show them to you. Try to pick them up if I can. Donkey actually looks pretty close to the front door. See, they've been turning all over the front porch. But Donkey's pretty close. I should be able to keep Wi-Fi right here out front. Whiskey. This is Whiskey. He's a good boy. Bear. Seriously. Do you guys have a dog like this? There. Bear, I don't need your help. I'm trying to look at Whiskey, okay? I know. You're a good boy. Whiskey, say hi. He is loving the Bermuda. It's his favorite thing to do right now. Yeah. Yeah. Whiskey. Couldn't yell that over there. Everyone's kind of spreading out again. Look at these clouds. The clouds are beautiful today. So, Amanda, are you still on here? Whereabouts is the farm and Beggs? Like, what crossroads area? It might be, like, really, really close or right in our backyard. It might be. Everybody, this is facing north. So, you can't see it unless... I'm going to try to zoom in. Let me see if I could zoom in here. Bear with me. Okay, right... Let me put my finger right here. Oh, my dirty finger. Right here is downtown Tulsa, if anyone could see it. And then right over there is ORU. So we have a really beautiful view of both. It is a little hazy, but at night it's really, really pretty whenever it's clear. Let me zoom back out. There we go. Back on the Whiskey. I know, buddy, I know. And our lazy dog. I feel like I don't video enough of the animals because we're always working on a project. So I thought I would just get on here, see if anybody has any questions, or just let people watch the goats. I wish the babies would come up here. That cup of scratch grain did not last very long. It lasted 2 minutes. Hi, Hannon. Okay, have no clue where Cemetery Road is, but I do know where 16 is, so that's quite south from us, but still a lot closer than Broken Arrow. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Maybe we could share chicken eggs. Maybe we could share chicken hatchings and have a little bit of everything, a variety for both of us. Whiskey, looks like you're the star of the show right now, Whisk. All the girls have gone down the driveway. A few are hanging on for those little pieces of corn and Milo. Yep. All the babies are gone. The turkey's gone. Okay, so that just leaves me and Whiskey. You want to have a Whiskey talk? Yeah, say it's not really what you think. It's not really a Whiskey talk. We could have a Whiskey talk. Is that what you want? Here. We're going to have a Whiskey talk. Whiskey, come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Oh, he doesn't want it. No. Okay, this looks scary. Like, really scary. He won't kick me. He would never kick me. He tries to... It is kind of scary, actually. He tries to protect me. So whenever I'm standing by him, he has to back all the way up to me where he's touching me. I think he would sit on my lap if I let him. But he has kicked me. See, he's backing up. See, he's slowly backing up. Whiskey. Like, that's how close we are. Do you see how close that is? Okay, milking or making cheese with goats. Okay, so I can certainly milk a few of them. I have probably 5 or 6 in milk. 2 that I've just sold their babies. They were boys. I don't keep the boys. It's just like having, puppies, getting rid of the puppies. So I have about, 5 or so in milk. I've tried it. I've done everything. I've bought everything. I have a nice stanchion. Hi. I have a nice stanchion to do it. It's gross. We've tried it straight. She's taking a pee-pee right now. That's one of the ones in milk, actually, right there. You can see her bag. She's got a baby. To us, it's gross. We've tried it warm, and then, of course, it was strained. And then we've tried it cold, and it was just as gross. The kids almost threw up. In fact, Preston, if you want to see it, go to, on YouTube, go to Oklahoma Adrenaline Life, and Preston and his little friend Dale did a video of actually milking some of the goats on their own. Didn't even know they were doing it, but he knows how to do it. I taught him, and he watched all the shows with me. And they came in, they did everything they're supposed to do with the strainer and trying to drink it warm, drink it cold. Both of them almost threw up. So they're really, really grossed out by it. You can make cheese with just whole milk. You can make it with half and half, or any kind of milk, really. I have made butter with plain milk. I haven't made it with goat milk. It is a great homesteading thing to do. However, it's a huge commitment. I mean, to lock up the babies at night, to milk them on the stanchion every morning and every afternoon, twice a day, no matter what, as long as you want the milk. Not a big deal. It's not hard. It's a big commitment. And if no one here wants to drink the milk, I'm just not quite sure why I would do it. I do have some milk in the freezer that has colostrum. That was from one of my friends did some milking of her mom that had some babies, and we have that in the freezer just for emergencies in case we have babies that need the colostrum. I also have the powdered stuff, and we use that sometimes if we think a baby's not getting anything, or if I have a bottle baby. But this season I have been really, really lucky. The ones that I bought they said were heavily bred, there's only 2 of them that had babies out of, like, I want to say 18. That's it, just 2 of them. But quite a few of mine had babies, and they all did so good. I didn't have to bottle feed anyone, take care of anybody. I didn't have to do weight checks. I mean, they just were flourishing, and they were just wonderful. And they're still big, and we're keeping all the girls, of course. Like I said, I got rid of all the boys. Let's see here. Hi, Nelson. Nice to see you. Amanda, that's great. Okay, just wait. You and Steve and the baby come on over and let's milk a goat, and I'm going to let you do a little taste test as long as we get it on film and see if you like it or not. Be my guest. It'll be great. Bonnie, hi, Bonnie. Nice to see you. Mehmed, thank you for joining and watching. Hey, everyone, make sure, if you haven't already, I know not a lot of people on YouTube and lots of people love the forum of Facebook. However, we need subscribers. I need more subscribers. I have the view time, the watch the minutes, and I have the likes. I just don't have enough subs. You need to get to over 1,000 subs before you can start being monetized, and I'm really, really working towards that. I've got over 120 videos out there, so it's not for lack of trying. I'm trying to do everything I can with SEO. And then Preston and Parker and Jeremy have their page. Like I said, it's Oklahoma Adrenaline Life, and they're doing really good. He probably has 20 videos or so, so I'm trying to go back and forth and do both YouTube pages. It's not that easy because sometimes I'm trying to video for myself and sometimes I'm trying to video for them. Excuse me. And then, life happens, so you've got to do everything. Like yesterday, as you can see, I have just posted it. We painted all the field fence and the front gate. And the day before, we planted rye. I haven't posted that yet. We planted rye out in the pasture and by stand 2 and the orchard stand. And then, of course, I want to put some in the goat pen. I haven't got to it yet because I got to put the chickens up. I've got to lock up the goat pens, the buck pens, so no one can get in it, and hope that it rains. Rye's not going to grow on its own, but it's just so awesome. I did all my research on the rye. If any of you have grown it, it's called green manure. It really, really helps with all, like, if you're into permaculture, it helps because it gets tilled back in the spring, and it helps compost, and it brings all the nitrogen up through the dirt. And then, of course, you're feeding it back into your clay soils. It breaks it up. It's amazing stuff. But we're going to do a video about that. Let's see here. Yeah, gross. I mean, Amanda, I'm just taking the info from the kids. I mean, if they don't like it, which they like everything. But then again, most of their milk is Fruity Pebble flavored in the morning when they're drinking it from their bowl. So, I don't know. I can't drink milk. I know I could probably drink goat's milk, but it upsets my stomach. So I haven't drank milk in 20 years. But I'm okay with it. I mean, I could put it in mac and cheese and put it in cheesecake. Things like that you're using. But yeah, I mean, we should try it. We should try to milk for a few days and see if we can make some butter. Of course, butter is so easy as long as you've got something to turn it with. What is that noise? And then cheese. Cheese is a little bit longer. You've got to get some special ingredients to do it, but you could totally do that. I got 3 people on right now. Does anybody have any other questions or anything that you want to see while I'm out here? It's a beautiful Friday afternoon. The kids are home from school. We just got back, got some stuff for projects. I went and got some metal tin at one of these. Hi, this is a little black one. You want to lick Mommy's hands? Hi, little black one. You are so pretty. You see yourself? Come on, you see yourself? It's Mommy, baby. Huh? Yeah. Yes, mommy baby. Bear, I'm not hurting your goat. Go away. Hi, little back one. You're a pretty girl. You're a pretty girl. She's so sweet. Her and sister Golden Hair Surprise are the sweetest. Hi. Yeah, you're so sweet. Say hi. Well, hi, little black one. Hi, little black one. Yeah. Why don't you go? Here, go on. You're cramping my style, girl. And then Yep. Yep. They're taking a rest because they know we're out here. And look at this one. Look at that one. She's running on her belly. Preston, where are you going? Looks like my kids have other plans for today. Where are you going? Shulin, where are you going? Bear, can you please move? I don't need to see Bear's butt. Hey, I guess he's not going to answer me. It doesn't look like he's going fishing. Because if he was going fishing, he'd have some poles. Oh, yay! Now Bear might leave me alone. That's nice. Oh, he's going to go ride. There's lots of red dirt over there by the pond that Jeremy dug. He likes to ride around up there. Yep, that's exactly what he's doing. Okay, well, there's the goats. Oh, I've got a friend again. Hi. Are you my friend? Cotton. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Her tail is a mess. She's been hanging out with the boys, if you know what I mean. Her tail is a mess. Lulu! Lulu wants to see what everybody else is doing, but she's not too interested in going and hanging out with the goats. And this kid. He knew I was videoing and not to come out and make any more noise, but that's okay. The plan with the pond. So I wanted a pond, just because our old house had one. Driver's test. I'm just happy that you have your helmet on. Thank you for listening. Gaggle of goats. Yep, everyone loves the gaggle of goats. Be careful, please. Okay, the pond. I should try to walk over there. Let me zoom out, and I'm gonna try my hardest to walk over there. If it goes in and out of internet, I'm so sorry, and I'll try to tell you the plans with it. Okay, the plans with the pond. So, at my old house, I had a pretty good pond. I mean, it wasn't big. It was probably 1/4 of an acre. It wasn't big at all. And it was just so nice to look outside. Here, I'll show you. Like, out your front door and see, like, a little pond there. And the kids would go fishing. It was probably, like, from here to my pond now. But it was straight out in front of my front door. There's my front door right there. So here, it's like a desert. Honestly, like, besides the grass that James put in, it's just a freaking desert. It's a mountain, and it's all rocky. And he just went into the pond bed. I need to find out what he's doing. Stay out of there, Bubba! So I would love, honestly, if all this was just a huge pond except it's rock. So we can't do that. There's Boone. He's mad because Preston's outside playing with a small pond. So the plan with the pond is to put just some perch. The kids have put frogs and crawdads and things in it. It's going to clear up. It's still trying to, like, find its way to stay full, but it's doing a good job. And I've read a lot about alfalfa. Brings all the microbials and see, something just jumped right there. All the microbes up. There is already some frogs inside the water, and it makes it more of a better habitat, and it clears up the water. So it is deeper over here. I'd say probably 4 or 5 foot, not very big. And then over here, it gets more shallow. And he did it kind of like a beach landing as it comes in over here. So once it fills up, it's only going to get as tall as right here. This dog, I'm telling you guys, this dog. There. You can see the dogs like to go in there. Preston, I don't like you going down there, dude. Boys don't listen. So they've been putting crawdads in here, crawfish, crayfish, whatever. Everybody calls them something different. I call them crayfish in here. And then they've been catching some small perch at some of our other ponds and bringing them in here. They have put a couple bass in here, smaller ones from the front pond. Over here in this treat area, you have to go all the way out and around and then back in because, like I said, we're on a mountain. Obviously, you can see that we're on a mountain. Up here, there is a nice tiny little pond. Probably about the same size, and it has some really good bass in it. It's been there for a long time. And then we have another really, I'd say not really, really big, but pretty big pond or so in the back and some creeks. So I don't know. It's just fun. I want to put like a big fountain in the front of it. Sit out here, watch it in the evening, maybe some lights. Let's see. So aquaponics. No. Yes. What, babe? Okay, I guess this is a dirt track now because everything's a dirt track for this family. So, yep, that was so cool, baby. That was so cool. Yeah. Can you be careful, please? Aquaponics. I don't have my greenhouse, and I have not done any aquaponics here because last year I had, no electric. Like I said, it's all, see behind me? See all that? It's all clay and rocks. We have bought some koi ponds. This kid, I'm telling you. We bought some koi ponds, and we bought some small, some smaller troughs, trying to maybe build something that's a tiered situation that might get the fish in there, but really it was just used for the fertilizers and to just keep circulating that nitrogen, and then the fish emulsion and all that good stuff in there. I did good in the winter with it. I did like the bok choy. Let's see what else we did. Swiss chard. We did all the different lettuces. I tried it with my tomato plants and wasn't very successful, but I mean, it was fun. It was so fun. We put gold shiner in there and goldfish, and then some perch, and they all reproduced. They all, I think I put 10 in there, and when I emptied it out before we moved from Broken Arrow, I want to say there was close to 50 fish in there. It was really crazy. You'd think a smaller habitat would keep smaller fish and less breeding, but that wasn't the case. So that was pretty cool. We didn't really ever eat anything off of that. It was more for fun. But I am, however, going to have a greenhouse built pretty soon. I've been waiting until the cooler weather. Our friend Luke is going to come out, and he's going to do it for me. I've got all the wood, and then I've got to get all the clear stuff in. Some clear windows, make it look pretty. But maybe someday I'll do aquaponics in there. I definitely do need to get some stuff for the fall going on. I'd like to plant some, at least lettuces and radishes and turnips, things like that. Some stuff that'll last for the winter, so we can at least have, all the brassicas, so we can at least have some salads through the winter. I do have my lights that I used in the very beginning of the spring to start stuff inside cells before I took it outside. So I did my indoor gardening before I made my raised beds. But we'll figure it out. We'll get there. Plans with the pond fish, yeah. The kids want a big bass pond also. To rephrase that. And if you follow us and you subscribe, Jeremy talked real briefly. On the top of this top 80, this top 80 is the first part of all the acreage that we bought. There's a good area that it comes down and then it goes back up. And so it needs dams on one or both sides. And it could be however flooded or filled or however that works with the rain and make humongous, kind of a bass lake. We would love to do that, but that's in the future. That's when we have time. That's when we have money, for a big bulldozer to come in and take care of that. But, you could dream. You could dream whenever you're doing your homestead. That's all it is storytelling. You just tell the stories of your life and what you'd like to do, and then show what you are doing. Anything, that makes us stay home and spend time with our kids makes us happy. He's making it rain while he's on his bike here. Silly kid. Okay, well, we've been on here for quite a while. I'm not sure if anybody has any more questions about the homestead or anything else that they want to see. Yeah, right? Dreams. Dream, a little dream. Preston, please get out of there. You're tearing it up. I don't like it. There you go. Stay out of that. You know better. You're a big boy now. No, that's not big boy. That's silly. Don't do that. He thinks he's a big boy. Okay, well, I'm very surprised. I hope this is still live. I'm very surprised. A ride back home? Sure. Be very careful with your mommy. Huh. Take me. We're going to take a ride. Who wants to go on a ride? Hold on, my foot's down. I'm going to fall off. Oh, my God. Okay, let's go for a ride.
To the mailbox?
To the mailbox? No, the phone won't last. Come on, Bear. Let's go, Bear. Take me to the front of, the front of the garage and the front of the house by the goats. The gaggle of goats. I know, Crombie. When they're big, they want to drive their mamas around. Oh, yeah, let's see if the phone will work. Go over there. Go by the goats. Let's see if it works. Do not get ticks and pricker bushes on me. Ew. Be careful. Oh, I think it's scaring them away. Go very nicely to them. Hi, girls. Where's the twins? Look how much they've eaten over here. Where's the twins? There's Snickers. There's Elvira. There's Whiskey. Gibby. Hannon. Jessie. Maddie. Cotton. Stinkerface. Buttercup. Here. Oh, there's one of the twins right there. Over by Black Betty Bambalam. Go past her. She's so pretty. Look at her. No, Betty. Yep, she's so cute. There's one of the twins, everybody. Finally, there's one of the twins. She's so cute. So the one with the, Tune in Tokyo on her head, that's one of her babies. Bear, we're not touching your goats, Bear. We're not touching your goats, baby. We're just looking at them. There's a gaggle over here.
Oh, there's Dangles. Trying to get the nibble.
Oh, there's Snickers. Oh, no. There's Elvira. First gear, first gear, first gear. Oh, my goodness. Ah! Oh! Be careful, please. Elvira. Where's she? Yeah, they going easy. They going easy. They go and they put themselves up at night. Same with the chickens. Monday. Okay. Tom. That's my Tom. He's, I believe, 4 years old this year. I don't think he's 5. I'm pretty sure he's 4. Oh, if you see, I don't know why, but there's Sister Golden Hair Surprise. She's in the buck pen all by herself. I don't know why, but she just wants a little break from everybody. Hi. Let's see, guys. Come on. Let's see everybody before we say bye-bye. Yep. Hi, everybody. There's my Elvira. I got you! Ha ha ha! I got you. My baby. My baby. My Elvira. Everybody, this is my baby girl, Elvira. I know I talk about her a lot, and I have her a lot. I know. But she's so sweet. I love her so much. She's got a little dangle on her neck. See her little dangle? Little dangle. Oh, Ma, your mom's right here. Your mom's right there. Hi, gorgeous. Say, baby, go to the best. Oh, say, baby, go to best. Tom, it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna let her down because she's a little upset. She wants to get down. Kisses, though. Love you. Love you. I'll put you down. That's her mama. She just wanted her mama. Oh, I'd be so upset if anything ever happened to Tom. It would stink. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. So if anyone else has turkeys, does yours do this all the time? He just talks to me and talks to me. He pecks at the front door. He's peeping Tom in all of our bedrooms and in our bathroom. You guys are having lots of fun today, huh? Okay. They love rocks. Excuse me. Okay. So, I am going to go for now. Thank you so much for joining us. I'd like to do this once a week. Maybe we could do this Friday Night Fun once a week around this time. Maybe there might be a better time, but this was a good time for me, and of course you can rewatch it. And I'm going to post it on YouTube if you want to go out there and watch it, or if you missed it or just catching the end. It's at Paragon Ridge Ranch on YouTube. And again, the boys is Oklahoma Adrenaline Life. And I do have to tell you something that's really kind of cool. There's going to be a YouTube get-together in the next couple of weeks with some of the local Oklahoma YouTubers, people that we watch, people that we learn from, people that we admire and also connect with, because they do the same things as us. When you live on a ranch or a farm, your life's very different. My life's so different. I never thought I'd be doing this, but I love it. I don't like leaving. I like staying here. I hate even going to school in the mornings to bring the kids. But so we're going to be visiting and making new friends with like-minded people, and we're pretty excited about it. We should be able to possibly go live on Facebook, and also we'll be doing a video for YouTube. So please help us out. Please have your friends and family watch us. Tell them about the goats and the chickens and just the fun adventures, cutting down wood, Jeremy on the Bobcat, all that fun stuff. And please have them subscribe, because like I said, we need to get up to 1,000 subscribers before we can get monetized. What monetized means is they start putting ads and you can start getting paid. I mean, it's just cents and pennies, but it goes somewhere eventually. And if we do that, then maybe we could spend some more time and stay at home with our kids. And that could be our actual job, because gosh, I spend 8+ hours a day probably doing it now anyways. But all right, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Bye-bye.